to pull this stuff up here. So give me one moment. You know, momento. Make sure y'all like this for me. Like it. If you haven't done so, hit subscribe. What's up, y'all? Give me 1 second. Hey, y'all. Did y'all get a notification? There we go. All right. What's up, y'all? Hey. I ain't titled this yet, so I got to go in and title it. So forgive me. I, as per usual, put the horse before the carriage. Y'all should get a notification. All right. All right, let's see. You know what's funny? I heard somebody say it, but it just kept coming up in like different forms of messages. Oh, forgive my PJs, y'all. I said I was walking around all day today in PJs because I'm comfortable. So yes, I got up at 7 o'clock this morning. I had on PJs. I showered, put right back on my PJs, and today is PJs tasting PJ day. Okay, I'm not doing nothing else besides watching movies and in my PJs. I told myself that I was going to try to take a break. Okay, plus people irritating me anyway. So yeah, my best way to get people is to ignore their ass. What's up, y'all? Y'all know I'm the queens of ignoring folk. Unless you piss me off and then I'm paying you some attention. And do you want me to pay you some attention? Be honest. It's like, all right, I'm looking at you now. What up? All right, let's see. Make sure y'all like this for me. Like it. If you haven't done so, hit subscribe. I definitely want to mention that I'm blessed, okay? Like, I really appreciate all y'all. I be having mental meltdowns. And if I contact one of y'all, I really appreciate y'all for being there. Which is why I consider y'all family. Because it'd be like, but do you have family that you can contact that have the common sense that you need in order to resolve the issue? No, you don't. But I do, okay? It says, T, I'm doing the 100 envelopes challenge goal. Is to save 5,000 in 6 months. I think I can do it. I think you can do it too. 5,000 is pretty hefty. It's pretty hefty. But I definitely would. I've saved a nice little amount of money before. My biggest issue is after I save it, I just sit there and stare at it. And then we say he looked at me and I looked at him, okay? And then, yeah, some bag, some shoe, something ends up getting purchased. So that's where we at, y'all. That's where we at. All right, let me try to fix this camera some so it ain't like all in my screen here. Is that better? No, not really. Maybe it's the height. Is it the height? Maybe I gotta scoop this up. Is that better? Which way is it, hell? There we go. I think that works. It ain't nothing on there but hell. That's just the point. All right, y'all. What's up? I'm sorry. I might be in Virgo because I'm over here trying to figure out how the hell to put stuff the hell together, which is just aggravating me even more with trying to put it together. Okay. So my birds are back. Can you hear them? They woke up this morning at about 4 o'clock, talking some woo. I was like, yeah, we're not doing that. Okay. So you need to find you something to do. Okay. Because I don't want to. Like, yes, but I have other savings account, but I feel this one is to just see if it worked because this method and how I see money. Girl, you know I hate money. Did you know that? Anybody that know me know that. They know I fucking hate money. And you know what's crazy? I feel like the more you hate some shit, the more you attract it. But like I have a genuine dislike for money. Like I used to do A&R for a record label a long time ago. And I hated it. I hated talking about money. I done had some dream jobs where people would just be like, like shit. They would love to be, in the situation or predicament, but I just fucking hated it. Like, it was just way too much going on. It was just too much. I just wasn't feeling the shit. Or my twist. I feel like it could be somebody's dream job for sure. With all the opportunities, the ability to travel, all of that is cool. But I had already did all that shit already, so it wasn't fascinating to me. And I really didn't want nobody just constantly dealing with misschedules and weird shit, So, it is what it is. But, yeah, I think that saving is cool. I think, they say it's easier to just do it. When you think too much into it, it starts to create problems. All right. What's up, y'all? Make sure y'all like this for me. Like it. If you haven't done so, hit subscribe. Hey, Sting. Like it, hit subscribe. Since I have genuine dislike for bills, girl. Who you telling? I think I was the only person that when I got income taxes, when I used to get income taxes, I would pay all my bills up for the year. And people used to always ask me, like, how the hell you just don't be having, like, bills and shit like that? I'm like, because I done paid them bitches off in advance. Like, I fucking hate, like, I don't have bills anyway, but, when I did have them, it used to be fucking tedious. I hate having to owe a bitch. Like, that shit annoys me. And then, bitch, you gonna spend back on me the next month. No, we're not doing that. That's why I always go for ownership and shit like that. So you ain't gotta keep, buy your shit, pay your shit off, then you ain't gotta never fucking owe nobody else ever again. Maybe taxes if you own the home, but, even with that. But I fucking hate paying people. My job is always to not have to pay a motherfucker a penny. Come on, me, I pay my car payment. Girl, that's why I don't have a car. Like, I won't have a car until I buy my truck. And I still don't want a car payment. Shit. Like, I can't, I don't know what it is with me. Like, I just cannot function when it comes to money. And it's the stupidest shit. You want to know why? Because I can't function when it comes to money. And I always receive money. It's the stupidest shit. But I think it only comes to me because I don't like it. Like, I fucking hate it. And people are like, you need to stop saying that. I don't give a fuck. I don't like it. All right, let's see. All right, soldiers are created, killers are born. Damn. All right. So, Queen of Swords. All right, so somebody is definitely coming towards you. I feel like somebody's coming towards you aggressively. The fuck? Somebody's like, I don't know, somebody's energy could also be pulling on yours, so this could be like some sort of magnetic energy. All right, hey. Let me see what the planets are and where the planets align. Hold on. Geometrical view. Okay, so obviously we're in Pisces, but Saturn is, wow, Saturn is very close to us right now. So is Neptune. Okay, so you're getting like a skewed point of view. All right, so be mindful with dealing with something because you have the devil on the Queen of Swords. So that could be like Cap on Gemini. You could be dealing with a Capricorn. It also could be like a lot of excessive thinking. Now, obviously, with the planetary placements and Saturn being so close, if you have Pisces in your chart, Aries in your chart, Aquarius in your chart, and Taurus in your chart, you definitely will be getting like the senses of Saturn. All right. Saturn is also, you know, the pan card in here. So it's like a lot of thinking, like, maybe you have the inability to make a decision, or you're not able to really like focus on something or focus on things. Now, Gemini, per usual, always finds his way around it, but I feel like, you could be dealing with, that's so funny because I had this conversation today, but you could have Gemini in your chart or Capricorn in your chart. You could actually have Cap Uranus, Cap Saturn, Cap North, Cap Rising, but you're dealing with money hungry ass motherfuckers. That's what it look like. Yeah, that's what it look like. You got Pan here. It says my payment's high, over 700. Yep, nope. I can't do it. I said, I just heard this somewhere, I swear. I'm trying to tell you. I don't have a car either. I don't want a car payment. People thinking $1,000 car payment is normal. Hell no. No, like when I had my Lambo truck, I mean, but I'm not gonna say I forced, but a lot of people kind of came together and paid that shit off of me. But I think my car note payment on that motherfucker was like $1,200, somewhere around there. And the car wasn't that spectacular. Like, I don't find it to be spectacular at all. Like, I'm starting to really understand why rich Caucasian people fucking buy little, small, inexpensive Hondas and ride them bitches till the wheels fall off, because luxury just, it look cute on us and we can afford it, but it's like, what the fuck is the point of it? Because it's all bullshit. You know how mad I was when I found out that the same shit that come from overseas is the same shit that we going in the store and paying for? That shit pissed me right off. Like, imagine you paying that much money for a bag and it's fucking $20 overseas and it's actually the real thing. Like, I don't know, maybe because I got Taurus in my chart, so I'm very materialistic, I guess you could say, but in the same breath it's like I'm also not, like, it depends on what I got going on. But I got so much shit in the pipeline right now that I just gotta be in the room, nod and wave. Shit, that's where the fuck I'm at. Being in the room, nodding and waving. It says fact high ass payment to fix it. Literally. Like, I don't know. I gotta force myself back into that. Right now I have if I need something, they showing up. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not a problem. Black truck, but it's actually saving me a lot of money that way. Like, I don't know how people, if you don't have a car and you work from home, Uber is like your most least expensive thing. Like, you literally get Uber where you need to go and it costs you like a couple dollars, compared to having a car note where you're paying all this money for a car note, insurance, fucking, you know what I'm saying? Like, car maintenance and shit, and gas. Like, that's what really fuck people up, gas. Like, and they play so much with gas prices that shit's just sickening. And like, me personally, I can't deal with that, because that's just more money that I gotta pay out. You know what I'm saying? And that's what will piss me the fuck off. It's like, it wouldn't be the car note that pissed me off. It wouldn't be the insurance that pissed me off. It would be like, every time I go to the fucking gas pump, it's a different fucking price for the gas. I don't know what part of my chart that is. Like, shit like that irritates the fuck out of me, because I always think about, the Libra in me. Be like, damn, like, I always think from that single mother, standpoint. It was like, damn, like, How the fuck could a single mom afford to go to fuck to work if fucking gas is $6, $7, $8, $9 out here? Sometimes $7, $8, $9. It's like, that's fucked up. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like nobody gives a fuck about the people of the economy. It's like all these weird ass people, you know, doing their own thing. Like y'all seen, I posted about them creating their own cities. It's like these motherfuckers want to create their own cities. Like, how the fuck? Why the fuck would I want to live in a city that you built? Like, why would I want to do that? Like, hell no. That shit is dark times, dark age. Like, when you want to build your own tech city. Like, who the fuck is living there? I'm okay. I'm gonna say, I'd rather live in the hood, nigga. I'll take my chances there. It's like, motherfuckers don't want to take their money and end world hunger and world crisis and other, you know, peace initiatives, which is the test that God gives us. You want to take your fucking money and go build a fucking city. And who the fuck is staying there? Because niggas show ain't. We got trust issues as it is, hell. So you know we ain't going. We like, you got a what city? Nah, I'm good, shorty. I'm going to take my chances on earth. Leave me here. Shit. I didn't want to pay rent, LOL, but we here. But here we are. All. Yeah. Yeah. That's about the only thing that I told y'all I pay. I pay that shit up for a year, though. Like, I'll bust my ass to pay my shit for a whole year, so I ain't gotta worry about it. Cause I cannot do shit monthly. I don't like, you know, it would dawn on me like not too long ago. I think it was like a couple of days ago. I just was like, damn, you know, the way they play with my money and shit, like what if I did have bills and shit I needed to take care of? Luckily I take care of my shit in advance. So it'd be like, damn, like bitches wouldn't give a fuck how you living, how you coming, what you got going on. You know what I'm saying? Like they just try to fuck your shit up. That's why, you know, I learned from OGs, nigga. Get that shit out the way so you gotta worry about that shit later. And I'm telling you, that shit worked for me perfectly. I'm a single mom and I haven't had a car since 2021. And I'm working on moving my son's daycare closer to home. I work 15 minutes away too, but working on that as well. That's raw. Shit, if you only live 15 minutes away, working 15 minutes away from your job, that's like fucking $10 in Uber charges. Maybe that's why they say soldiers are created, killers are born. I feel like you a born killer. Like, you need to get on your shit. Like, maybe you need to go back and redo some shit. Eight of Swords, you know what I'm saying? Somebody's really caught in their head about some shit. Like, why are you caught in your head this much about a situation or scenario? You know, they always had the saying that goes, damned if you do, damned if you don't. So, I feel like, you know, regardless of what the outcome is, shit, it's still gonna be the same damn outcome, shit. Or what it's supposed to be. There ain't no way to change the outcome. So, I say roll with the punches. All right, you got Justice in reverse, Queen of Cups, Eight of Wands, Four of Swords in reverse. All right, with the Knight of Cups in reverse. I just feel like somebody maybe you got Pisces in your chart. Because, here, you can take it if you want to. Are you asking me?
Yeah.
Oh, no, it's not. Okay. Well, yeah, somebody can have Pisces. Obviously, this is Libra's reading. You got the Knight of Cups in reverse. Maybe certain parts of your chart are like being activated and it's irritating the fuck out of you. That's what it looked like to me. Knight of Cups, Seven of Cups. It's a lot of thinking. Page of Pentacles in reverse. Ten of Cups. Page of Swords. Ten of Swords. The World. Maybe you just gotta take a step back. Maybe you on social media or some shit like that. Maybe you seeing stuff from social media, or maybe you on y'all like companies, you know, like page or something. Like, you know what I learned too with the algorithm? I don't know if it's just me, if I'm the only person that ever dealt with this, but I learned that with the algorithm of social media. Thank you. That's cute.
You're welcome.
Hey, wait, I need some tissue. Sorry, y'all.
You can have it if you want. I don't like it.
What? You said I can have it if I want it. Let me see. I think it's cute. Why you don't like it?
It's okay.
I'm tall as hell though. Like that split would be like indecent exposure.
No, I think it's one that you can put it in.
Girl. Where would you want it at anyway? Because nobody gave you permission. She told a girl bye. They act like I'm still not their parent. That's crazy. We're back at this again, guys, because y'all don't love me, but that's okay. Oh, hey. All right. I forgot where I was at with my train of thought. My bad. But, so that's McDonald's coffee? Yes. It is nasty. I just want to throw that out there. This was nasty. Maybe because somebody didn't know how to make it. It's horrible. 0 out of 10, I recommend. Alright. I'll probably just order coffee after this. Alright, but yeah. We was talking about money. I just feel like somebody needs to like get out of their head. Like I feel like you need to change the context behind like how you see something or how you see a situation. Somebody wants, I don't know. I'm not really sure what they want to do. I mean, this could be moon magic. I mean, it's probably most likely moon magic, but I also feel like too, when y'all have like a lot of good stuff going on or whatever, it's almost always some goofy shit. You know what I'm saying? So I probably would say take things like maybe like one day at a time. I think that with the Two of Cups in reverse and the Ace of Wands being upright, I feel like you need to do stuff alone for a minute. Not like by yourself, alone. Shit. So like this could be like, maybe you just need some Zen time. Maybe you need some time to yourself. Maybe you need to woosah. Maybe you need a spiritual cleanse. Maybe you need to go for a walk. Like, I also get two. This could be like a gate. So, or reconstruction. So somebody might be getting a home reconstructed because this is like somebody picking up material to me. This could be like the wind or leaves or some shit. So it could be some wind damage or some sort of. It could be storm damage. Yeah, I'm getting storm damage. So if you live by a levee, they're gonna have to put bags or something on a levee. Sorry, y'all. My fucking voice is going out all of a sudden. I just feel like for whoever you are, hold on, y'all. 1 second. All right. Yeah. Okay. So, like I was saying, I feel like for whoever you are, maybe you live by like a large body of water or some shit. I think that you should really look into something like maybe protecting yourself or some shit. Like, I don't know. I'm gonna go back and look at it in 2 seconds, but y'all got the Page of Pentacles here and the Chariot. Yeah, okay. So this could be like a bunch of boats, okay? Like maybe these boats are on the sea or in the sea. All right, so I'm getting like a bunch of people go missing because of boats. Because I'm looking at this card right here. I feel like something tips over. Like it's a bunch of big ships or something like that. I'm seeing them like tip over in the water. So this could be like one of those, what's it called underwater? Is that a hurricane? It could be a hurricane, a tornado, because it got like a little circle in the middle. So it could be hurricanes or tornadoes. Capricorn is definitely in y'all reading. Sagittarius in your reading as well. Let me see what this. 1 second, y'all. Y'all know how my readings get. Okay, so I'm getting like southern and northern hemispheres. All right, because I was trying to see what Capricorn had to do with the weather. Okay, but apparently Capricorn is ruled by Saturn, and I just said that Saturn is coming closer. So this could be like storms that are created to create restriction and structure, or to create some sort of discipline amongst the people in which it's affecting. This could be migration as well. So maybe somebody wants, people within this region to not be able to go anywhere. They want them to like literally stay there and not migrate out or something. But something is not, it's not, the math ain't mathing, if that makes sense. Let me see. Um all right, so it's between Capricorn and Pisces. So Capricorn is going to be like the migration side, keeping people everywhere they need to be, making sure people can't move around and do some shit. This is just what I'm getting. I don't know. I don't have any validation to the shit. And then Pisces is coming up to me after reading this that it's floods. All right, so it could be like heavy rain, the thawing of spring, wetter weather, like, but also Neptune, which is like moisture, fog, and fluidity. Okay, so maybe that's the reason why, old boy showed up in the first of the conversation, was because they're trying to stop you from being fluid. All right, so I feel like you already have your mind set on something, but you don't have a lot of fluidity. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like you need to really take the time and just kind of like draw back a little bit, so you can figure out, like what's going on, or, like, just take the time to like reset and come back into something like more of fresh or new. All right, let me see more about what the Knight of Cups is. Tell me more about the Knight of Cups. All right, you got the Nine of Cups now, Three of Swords in reverse, and a Five of Swords. So, I mean, I see you taking your power back. So, apparently, you get back on your thing, like, I don't know, you get back on your thing, like, maybe the 18th. I'm getting like the 18th, the 20th. So 18, 19, 20, 21 may be very relevant for you. Tell me more about this. All right, you got the Four of Cups, the Empress in reverse, and the Tower in reverse. Okay, I think it's one. Hold on one second, y'all. Sorry, y'all. But y'all got the Tower in reverse with the Empress and the Page of Wands and the Seven of Swords. I don't know. Something don't seem right here. Y'all know how I am. If I don't like something, I'm just gonna tell you right away. Now, what I really feel like the situation here is, I feel like somebody got Aries, Leo, Sagittarius in their chart. Maybe you got Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn in your chart. Because if you have Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn in your chart, then Neptune is gonna fuck with you. And if you have Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, then Cap fucking with you. Saturn. So you got Saturn and Neptune. Hey, all of you more. So I kind of sense that it's like some sideways ass energy here. I'm gonna figure it out. Because you got the Four of Wands. I know this sounds so crazy, but it almost seemed like, I feel like when people start getting outnumbered, that they start creating shit for God's people to digress or sit back or go to the back scene. I feel like it's a bunch of people that are coming together or something, or it's a lot of good energy. I'm getting energy of the sun. So I feel like somebody's trying to like, change the dynamic of what the sun looks like, or somebody wants to change the dynamic of the sun itself. Like, when it's supposed to be sunshine out, I feel like somebody instead creates like bad weather. Now I don't know if they even can control the weather, but I wouldn't doubt it. I mean, if they've been cloning me since '92, shit. But I just think it's one of those things where you say to yourself, like, why would they want to control the sun? Because the sun is a really big component to our energy source. You know what I'm saying? But that could be why. But I feel like it has something to do with like God. Like, this is good. The weather been so nice and randomly ash storms and dust storms. Yeah, like it's almost like people got motivated, people got like energetic or happy. Now I'm not saying this is the case. I'm saying this is what it seems like. And it's like maybe the sun is like, you know, helping people or heal people. I don't know. So I'm hearing. And then like too many people are getting happy or becoming happy. I feel like I don't know. I can't prove this, but I just feel like it's some type of told you. It's some type of something where somebody wants to like control like something with the weather. Yeah, you got the Queen of Pentacles here, but you see that cloud, as her head. So I feel like somebody's sitting on. I feel like somebody's sitting on an idea, like, and I feel like this could be magic. No lie. Reason I'm only saying that is because this is her real energy, but this is the energy that they trying to put her in. So it's gonna be up to you really to figure out like what your energy is. I don't feel like you should be the Queen of Cups, quite frankly, because I'm not getting Queen of Cups energy. Hence the title of this is Soldiers Are Created, Killers Are Born. So I feel like you a born killer. Now a killer don't always have to like, unalive a human being. I feel like a killer is somebody that's also like, unafraid to do what they have to do in the sake of, their own protection, or, somebody that is willing to defend themselves by any mean, or somebody that, knocks something out of the park, you know what I'm saying? Like, or somebody that does something like overly excessive, like, we're like, damn, you killed that shit. That was dope. Like, so you don't have to be a killer like a murderer. I just feel like it's a killer like, you killing shit. Like you could be killing your industry. You could be killing, social media. You could be a fashion killer. You could be, there's different killers in the world, but I feel like for whoever this is I'm talking to, like you were born that way. Like that's just what you do. Like somebody could be trying to like stop your pentacles, but shit. I mean, you got the 8 of Pentacles in reverse, and you got the 5 of Pentacles in reverse. Like it almost is impossible for you to lose whoever I'm talking to. It's a few of y'all look like. So I could sense it though. I could tell like you're very irritated. You're very irritable. Like energies is very much poking at you, or you're just, you're getting frustrated or something. But like I remember a long, long time ago, years ago, I I used to have anxiety like really, really bad. I told y'all that. Like when I was a little kid, like I used to have anxiety really bad. But the one thing that I learned, and then I stopped having it after I realized how to deal with the shit. I promise you, I just stopped having the shit. It just like it would disappear. Like, and even now, like if something is happening, like I damn near don't pick up on the shit because I don't have the anxiety no more. Like it's the stupidest shit. Because I feel like the anxiety used to, you know, it used to be like warning, but it was like, nah, fuck you, you don't want me, I'm out of here. Like, no, wait. I swear I do. I need you. I swear I do. But I sure got, it went away and I ain't seen the shit since. But I feel like it was kind of helpful in some way. So maybe you just got to find a way to make that like work for you. You know what I'm saying? But I think it's one of them situations where it said, my mind is places I never dealt with before. It said, so how do you deal with it? I feel it at work. The biggest thing that I used to do, I used to go into the energy. Now, I don't know if that's the right thing to do, because y'all know I come from the hood shit. I don't never know what the fuck is right and what the fuck is wrong, okay? So I just fuck shit up until I get it right. But instead of me, like, trying to remove myself from the energy that's causing me to have the anxiety, at the time, I would just go into the energy. Like, my biggest thing was, like, my household, my surroundings. So, like, instead of me having anxiety around, it's like I would just go straight to whatever the situation or the problem was, you know, instead of, waiting for things to escalate. Or I'm like that even in relationships. Like instead of shit escalating, or shit getting the way it need to be or whatever fuck, or hot, or, you know, irritable or whatever, like I'll just jump right in. I mean, y'all probably know that from being on my channel. Like I don't I don't like shit sitting on my mind. Like that's just how I am. Like probably why I'm outspoken. So it's a to go into the energy and become or realize it. I called her when I was having an anxiety attack. Yeah, like I'm telling you, like it really worked. Cause I feel like the point of anxiety is what you trying to avoid. You know what I'm saying? Now, sometimes magic can also cause anxiety, but even if it's magic, then you need to go into, you know, into oneness with yourself and attack the energy that's attacking you with the mindset that you coming in to kill some shit, which is probably why it says you're a born killer. So maybe you're a born killer to kill magic, or to kill magic attacks, or to kill, you know, energies that try to attack you or to cause you harm, or lack, or, you know, slowing you down or some shit like that. Like I feel like it's time for you to go back in and attack that type of energy. It's like, who the fuck are they? Like, you know, energy has to be done by a human being, in which even if they're an empty vessel, that bitch got a heartbeat, or you know, they shit, piss, eat just like you do. You know what I'm saying? Like some shit is a requirement to live, just like for you. The bitches got to drink water just like you supposed to drink water. They got to eat food even if they fucking vegetarian. You know. So I just feel like it's one of those things where you need to make sure that you know they're soldiers. They're not killers. Do that make sense? Like soldiers, that's what they do. You know, they're trained to create an attack. They are given instruction, they are told what to do. Because they don't know any better, they are sent out to kill. You know what I'm saying? Not to say discrediting soldiers come from a military family, but I just feel like for whoever it is that I'm talking to, you need to get into that killer mentality. Like you really taking more time focusing to try to get away from energy when you should be going toward it. And they was talking behind my back and they accused me at work. Like something like that. Like if like okay, so my homegirl, she just had an issue where they had put like something on her desk, like saying like go back to Africa or some shit. I forgot what the note said. But they had put like a sticky note on her desk and was like, you know, go back to Africa. And I told her to write at the top of it and put, you know, if you pay for the ticket, I'll go. And, you know, when the note was wrote, she went around to everybody at the job and asked them, like, did you see anybody by my desk? Do you know who wrote this? You know, blase bullshit, blase. And everybody around tried to act like they didn't see what the fuck happened. You know what I'm saying? Everybody around was like, oh, you know, no. I'm like, y'all ain't got cameras? She's like, yeah. We tried to run the camera at the back and we ain't see nothing. And I'm like, why? And she was like, I don't know. It's almost like, you know, somebody fucked up the cameras. And so I told her, like, then right on there, if you buy my one-way ticket, like, I'll go back. And so she wrote at the top of it, if you buy my ticket, I'll go back. And stuck it at the top of her desk. And HR came and got her and was like, you can't do that here. Woo, 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 woo. And like I told her, like, go get a discrimination attorney. Because they weren't willing to start an investigation for the shit that they're doing. Like, don't be fooled, okay? That's what I always tell everybody. Like, don't be fooled. Don't get fooled by what you see. Nigga, it's still discrimination lawsuits that are happening every fucking day. The Supreme Court ain't changed for discrimination lawsuits. The municipal court has not changed for discrimination lawsuits. If somebody is discriminatory towards you, you have all right to sue the fuck out of them because it's a part of your constitution. So, like, don't really ever think that, oh, you're seeing shit on the news and DEI is gone and, you know, all of this other shit is going on. People just treat you any type of way. If a motherfucker fuck up and you catch them with their ass out, you can sue the brakes off them bitches, regardless of what the ethnicity is. So don't ever feel like they getting rid of all this shit that you a fucking victim and you're just fucked up. And no, sue the shirt off that bitch. Unapologetically. Like, everything is propaganda. They said planes and shit was falling the fuck out of the sky. All of a sudden, that shit done stopped now. How many more planes was gonna fall out of the sky before everybody got scared and not fly no more? Everybody was still fucking flying. Y'all seen I went to goddamn China and came the fuck back. It's like, okay. And if that bitch had a fell out the sky, all these motherfuckers in this house and outside of this bitch would have been rich. It's just what it is. It's like, does that make sense? Killers are born. Like, you're born with a killer mindset. The mindset of whatever the fuck is gonna happen is just gonna happen. It ain't no way to get around what the fuck is happening. Soldiers are created. What if you got a killer mindset and you become a soldier? Then you just a double fucking threat. But I just feel like motherfuckers, they wanna, train you. Okay? That's what magic is to do. Magic is to train you. I don't like who you are. I don't like what you're doing. I don't like what you're saying. I don't like you as a person. So I'm going to alter that. I'm going to change that. Even if it's for shits and giggles, even if it's for hatred, even if it's for jealousy, whatever it may be for, is like, I'm going to change it. You see what I'm saying? That's the thought process. I'm going to change it. Now, you have to be a killer. A bitch thinks that they can come and change some shit. A bitch think they can come and fuck up what you got, or, be a problem, or get in your way, or be a fucking hater, or some of y'all got shit to deal with on Monday. Just a bunch of goofy ass motherfuckers that just want to be in your goddamn way, whether that be work, you know what I'm saying? Whether that be family, friends, whatever the case may be. Monday is a really big day for a lot of y'all because it's going to be the really big point for you on how you deal with certain situations and people. Because Monday is like the transitioning between Neptune and Saturn, for one, being damn near directly in alignment with each other. But then also with Venus being able to go against Saturn and goddamn Neptune. But mind you, you got Jupiter right the fuck there. So it's all on you, on how you really take the shit. If it were me, I get right on their ass. If a bitch want to talk shit, bitch, you got lips for a reason. I can't control your mouth. Just like whatever you eat don't make me shit. As long as you don't put your goddamn hands on me, I feel like you could do just about anything in the goddamn world. Because the way I see it, a killer, they ain't got no time to sit up there and argue with you. Because why? They know they'll kill your ass. Like, killers don't fucking sit there and go back and forth with motherfuckers. Soldiers do. Giving direct, back and forth and shit. That's proving some shit. The tactics behind psychology. The one that wants to go back and forth and, communicate and do, all this bullshit, basically. So, if I were y'all, I would ignore the fuck out of these people. Act like they ass don't fucking exist. Because they live to play in your face. The second I realized that everything is a fucking facade, like, once I realized that all of this shit in the world is just a big ass made up motherfucking place that they make money from your psychology. Is what it is. Like, they make money from your psychology. If you don't believe me, think some shit. And then open up your goddamn phone. If you don't believe me, say some words. Open up your goddamn phone. I just said soldier and the fucking soldier ad popped up. So that just tell you a lot about, what the fuck you dealing with. Like, if you ain't in the control of your own shit, then you just gonna always be dealing with the bullshit. That's why it pays for you to control your destiny unapologetically. All right. It says, hey, TMG, I experienced years ago in the workplace. Coworker stated money was stolen from their desk, and I believe they were under the assumption it was me. It was a form of retaliation. Girl, listen, I wouldn't give a fuck about none of that shit. If I didn't steal the shit, I don't give a fuck about that shit. Like, the way psychology works is you gotta believe shit for shit to happen. I had a bitch argue me down to say, oh, well, I don't know how you're the only person on this app that really doesn't experience people doing magic on them. It's like, bitch, you know how many niggas out in here died because of gun violence? You know how many motherfuckers out and buried? Like, you think I give a fuck about some magic? Okay, bitch, right. Like, let that shit go. Like, it's just that type of thing. Like, psychology comes from shit that you are foolish enough to believe because you could believe that it can happen to you. And I'm not saying that nothing can happen to nobody. But I'm just saying, at the end of the day, nigga, if it was meant to happen to you, I think God would let it happen to you. If it's not meant to happen to you, then God ain't letting it happen to you. And as long as you believe in God, I think it don't even matter about anything else. But your mind is your own, nigga. Your mind belongs to you. Like, your mind is for you. That's why the fuck people can't hear your thoughts, some of them. So if people can't hear your thoughts, then God gave you that shit for you to have. It ain't for nobody to corrupt. Think about everything that's in the world right now that's worth value. Everything in the world that's worth value is if you could get to a motherfucking mind. Can you get to their mind? If you can get to their mind, then that shit is of value. Look how many apps are on. Like, go. You don't believe me? Go to your fucking app store and type in mind, and just hit send. Look how many fucking apps is in there that have to do with your mind. Put in psychology and send. Look how many apps is in there for psychology. Look up the most searched words in the world. Mind and psychology are definitely in that motherfucker. Like, more people care about what you think than what you might know. And so therefore, it's not about what they think. It's about what you think about you. Like, that's what matters. Now, some people will say, oh, confidence, this and that. You could be unconfident and still have a strong mind. You could be confident and have an even stronger mind. But what you ain't supposed to have is somebody motherfucking dictating how you think. Because that's when you start having problems. Like, your dreams are associated with your mind and your mindset and magic and a whole bunch of other bullshit because you're mentally in it. Like, I never in my life ever thought in my head that a motherfucker could defeat me because killers are born. The day you come fucking with me is the day me and you both getting the fuck up out of here. I'm gonna take you first and I'll go with you, bitch. Like, I don't give a fuck. Like, I done live my life enough to the point where I'm comfortable where the fuck I'm at. And that's why I always tell people and advise people all the time, like, just leave me out of your shit. You leave me out of your shit, you ain't got no words. Because why you come fucking with me, folks? But again, killers are born. Soldiers are created. I feel like for y'all, I'm not advising you to make stupid decisions. I'm not advising violence. I'm just advising you that when you know something is in your mind, because it's your mind, listen to that shit. Because, you're born a killer. Like, you only arguing something because it don't seem right in your mind. That don't happen if it's not like that's like you saying, I don't think this person likes me. Where the fuck would you get that from? Where would you get the fact that somebody don't like you from? How would you come up with that? Like, people don't just randomly come out. Like, the world is pussy. 90% of the world is pussy. Motherfuckers ain't just going around like, oh, I don't like you. Nobody's saying that shit. What, like, you're how many years old? Like, yeah, maybe when you a fucking elementary, middle school, nigga. Like, that's probably about it. But, like, as a fucking adult, you've never experienced as a fucking adult. And if you did, I really would love to hear that shit. But as an adult, you should have no motherfucker coming to you like, you know what? I don't like you. Like, because technically you shouldn't give a fuck. You have more than enough shit to do than to care about what other people think. Now, the world is crooked, so it's up to you to cover your own ass. My bank just tried to do some stupid stuff. I didn't do someone else did it, so they hacked my account. I closed my bank account a couple days ago. Been with them for 9 years. Relationships don't mean shit. I told y'all that. Y'all keep thinking history is what builds relationships. I know motherfuckers that's been cool with niggas for years and they ain't gave them a fucking dollar. And I done met motherfuckers in weeks they done gave me like fucking millions of dollars. It's like you don't build relationships from history. You build credit from fucking history. Credit in which won't even be fucking useful in fucking 5 years. Like, your loyalty and the length of you doing something has to do with your loyalty and what you give me back. Your bank don't give you shit back. People don't give you shit back. So that's why when you find people that give you shit back, those are the people that you expand and shit with. Or you keep, lines and shit on. Those are the people that you move shit forward with and grow with and you check on and, those are people you pump up and you support them publicly. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you do something for me, I'm going to post about that shit. I'm going to tell other motherfuckers about that shit. Like, it's a situation where you have to be grateful for the people that give you shit. Like, that's like being in a relationship for 9 years and you fucking miserable. The fuck you get? Interest? Like, fuck them people. The way if I seen them bitches playing with me, I would pick my shit up and go to another motherfucking bank. In fact, you would make more money at a new bank because them bitches offer incentives for you to transfer your fucking money over there. Them motherfuckers giving $300, $400, $500 if you transfer $2,500 or $3,000 and let it sit in the fucking bank account as an APY. Like, fuck that shit. That's like motherfuckers that work at jobs. My homeboy in the Motor City working at goddamn Ford for all them fucking years and Ford laying motherfuckers off. So, well, what about my time? I can't get my time back. You ain't never gonna get your time back. I told you that when you was missing out on opportunities that we had to do for you to go to work. And it's like, we all got bills to pay. I get that. But now you out of a motherfucking job, no 401k, nothing to fuck to show for it, and missed the opportunity to even be a part of what the fuck we were building at that time. That left us with the opportunity to not have to be in a fucking goddamn dungeon for goddamn hours at a time. It's like jobs, that's their fucking job. Their job is to bring your ass in that bitch and hold you captive enough so you never get the fuck out. That's a job. That's why it's called job. Look up the Latin fucking meaning for job. I believe it means chain, don't it? It says, actually, a coworker did tell me she did not like me. I wasn't moved by the statement. It was surprising to hear. Man, what was her nationality? Like, I would love to know. What is your nationality? It says, invest in Roth IRAs or get a high yield savings account. You need a high yield stock, APY. Savings accounts only go off of what the interest rate is at the time. And when they see that you getting too much wealth, they'll cut the fucking interest rate for your ass quick as fuck. You won't make a dime off your fucking money for 8, 9, 10 years. Like, the average APY is probably like, what, 2% right now? The fuck you getting off of that if you put $1 in that bitch? Would you have $1.03? Like, it's not really gonna help you. You gotta aggressively invest. That's how you get your money back. It says black, and I'm black too. Oh, that's crazy. Because I sure would have met Shorty outside. Like, you say you don't like me for what? Like, I'd have caught that bitch right when we logged out. That's what people don't understand. If you could catch a bitch off of the job's property at another location after hours, that shit ain't got nothing to do with work. If you'd have followed that bitch to the gas station when she went to go pump gas to take her dumb ass home and knocked that bitch wig off her head, that would have been a civil matter. You could have cussed that bitch out, called her everything. She can't go to fucking work to HR and report that shit. Like, but I never had a bitch be dumb enough to bother me. You know what I'm saying? Like, but if I did, like, I don't have it all. So people know that about me. Like, don't come fucking with me unless you want me to fuck with you back. Like, I have a Scorpio quad. Like, I get off on, getting on a bitch ass. But, it take me a long time to get you to fuck off. You know what I'm saying? Or get me to fuck off you if I do get on your ass. So it says you can use the Roth to invest in stocks too. Yeah, I mean, y'all might want to ask that to Aubrey because that's more her lane. For me, I did like high yield, aggressive stocks. I didn't really use a Roth. I forgot what the hell we was using. I was doing like the gold shit. You know how like apps offer gold and all that shit, so you get like double the interest. Somebody had put me on game for that shit because I was only investing like $20, $30, $40. Aggressively invest. Interesting. I'm still learning how to invest my money now. Yeah, I say look at I know we got the manifesto group in Patreon. I'm telling y'all wanna ask those questions while y'all got gurus in that motherfucker that know what the fuck they talking about. These ain't people that's just sitting around and ain't done shit. These motherfuckers that done made bread from that shit. That's why I be always saying, like, you can give a nigga resources, but a nigga ain't never use the resources, but we're complaining about how the fuck they ain't got some shit. It was like, you can aggressively invest $25. If y'all remember, I told y'all when I had first got that one app, I forgot which one it was. I think it was Robinhood. When I first got Robinhood, I was putting $25 every other day in the fucking account. That's when we were investing in like, different tech companies. We started investing in the new caliber things for the oil lines. We started investing in like software chips, the quantum chips, the Neuralink, remember, for the brain. We started investing in all of that shit, but we were investing in that shit like really aggressively, like $20, $25, $30 every other day. You know what I'm saying? And like we made a lot of money off that shit. Like we started, getting the money up, selling that shit off, dump it off into an account, get some more money, sell that shit off, dump it into another account, use that money, put it together, and buy a bigger stock at like $400. aggressively, you know, invest in that at $25 back into that stock, get the money, sell that shit twice, buy another bigger stock at 1,800. I think at the time frame, that's when like Bitcoin and all them motherfuckers was like $1,900. Ethereum was like $500, you know. And so we were investing in like Ethereum and then putting some money aside for Bitcoin. Then once we got, you know, to a certain point with Ethereum, we felt like that was dropping. We took the money out, held it, put it into something else, and then start throwing it more into Bitcoin. Like, it's crazy because, you know, nobody knew what the fuck Bitcoin was gonna do, but shit, the fuck could you be scared of? Losing your money, nigga? You know that's a part of the game that you play. You know, that's the difference between a killer and a soldier, too. A killer can understand what the fuck the outcome is gonna be in a situation because they know what the fuck they doing. And they know that, you know, them doing it can, you know, they can face a certain consequence. You know about killing a motherfucker, you where the fuck you going. But it's a consequence that they so choose to serve because they felt like that was the right decision to make at the moment. I'm telling you, killers are born, man. Soldiers are created. A soldier has to calculate what the right decision is before they actually do some shit. You know? And it says, what do you think about savings bonds? You ain't got nowhere to use them no more. There's nowhere to use them. That's just like the, you know, certificates, the money certificates. There's nowhere to use them. Like, you could turn them into the bank, but remember, they just as value as a dollar. Our dollar ain't worth shit. Our penny is worth 0.00000000007. So that mean a penny ain't even worth a penny. That mean a dollar is only worth 62 cents. You know? It says, aren't they the same? You got some savings bonds that are like connected to like, you know how Indians have certain bonds, and then you have like certificate bonds, like money certificate bonds for like the United States. So no, they're two different things. I remember somebody had told me how to invest in Indian and rural bonds. I didn't even know that was a fucking thing. You have jails that you can invest in, that they have actual bonds for the jails. Like, it's so crazy, man. Like, they got fucking shit that you can invest in now for commissary. Like, they putting all of the commissary money in a fucking pot, and you could actually get interest off of the commissary pot. Like, at certain jails. Like, I don't know where the fuck these people come up with different ways to invest, but I guess they gonna get their money regardless. They don't give a fuck what's going on. You know what I'm saying? It says I just became a power of attorney of Indian land too. Well, little shit. Now you gotta ask yourself, Angela, if you became power of attorney of Indian land, how soon ago did you get the power of attorney to when your bank start being fucking stupid? Because I bet you something. I bet you that shit about correlated. I bet you them shits and like they probably running hand in hand. Yeah. Now when you start experiencing an issue with your bank, right? Make you fucking think, right? Like banks, they have a big issue with Indians. Shit. Mostly everybody got an issue with Indians. Do you see what I'm saying? Like, you need to move your shit to a credit union that's Indian owned or Indian backed. Because they gonna be the motherfuckers that's gonna help secure your money. Just something to think about. I try my best to like, I don't know, like you just gotta pay attention. Like, but we be so busy doing everything, like it's hard. It's so hard for us to keep up. And you know, we don't ever put two and two together until we really sit down and think about it. But that could be why the energy right now is telling everybody, like, man, sit and think. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the energy that they told me today. Like, sit and think. And because I was like, is it me? Is it them? Like, who the fuck is supposed to sit and think? They want everybody. Shit. They're like, everybody needs to take a step back and sit and think and reclaim your own energy. I feel like that's the biggest issue that we got right now. We letting everybody else claim our energy. Work claiming our energy. Due diligence is claiming our energy. Task duties is claiming our energy. Things that we gotta do is really taking up a big ass portion of what we gotta do, to the point where y'all motherfuckers forgetting to pray, y'all forgetting to meditate, y'all forgetting to do all of this shit that y'all normally do. But you remember, God is the motherfucker that got your ass, and that's who protecting you. So you got to get back on it to get back to your God. You got to get back on it to get back to meditating. You got to get back on it to get back to oneness because you are Venus. And the number one universal law that you would break is not being in oneness with yourself. It's a requirement. So I feel like you're going to get back to it. I feel like, you get back to it today, maybe around, I don't know what time it is for y'all, but maybe like 7 or 8. It says 4:21, so it could be 4:21 y'all time. Y'all get some really good news. All right. You got the 10 of Cups, 5 of Cups. All right. So somebody, something is half, or you get half of some asset or something. 6 of Cups. Yeah. So somebody giving you something. So this 5 is, I guess, supposed to be like the shit that they want you to do to make you think. Like, if you need to, like, today is the day for you to, like, push it in motion and orchestration. Like, I had this call earlier with, some family of mine, like, distant family from here, from my channel. Like, really put me in a good mood and put me in a good place. Because I was in here like, damn, like, thank God for, the baddies, Ted, all the motherfuckers. Like, when I have issues and shit, and I come to, like, the family, y'all really come through for me, man. I really fuck with that. I really appreciate that. Like, I gave a contract to Ted yesterday, and his ass skimmed through that whole fucking contract all fucking night, okay? And made whatever fucking corrections that needed to be made, sent me the corrections. I woke up this morning, made them fucking corrections, sent that shit over to my attorney. My attorney looked at the corrections, sent that shit back to me, sent that shit to another motherfucker, and now everybody copacetic. You know what I'm saying? It's just crazy. But, now we wait. We gotta wait till Wednesday, Thursday, but now we wait, But it's just crazy because it's one of those things, like, follow your first fucking mind. You know what I'm saying? Like, I sometimes I'd be like, man, you a harsh ass motherfucker. Like, cause I am. I'm very brutal when it comes to my mindset. Like, I really do need to work on that more because I'm constantly just not giving a fuck about another motherfucking opinion. You know what I'm saying? Like, a motherfucker could tell me some shit and I swear to you, I don't give a fuck. Like, I'm not trying to hear shit. I don't want to hear shit, especially if I know you wrong. I don't want to hear none of that shit. Like, if you innocent or some shit and I don't know you, or I just met you, or this is new to me, then I would just be like, okay, I'm going woosah. But if I feel like you wrong and you on some goofy shit, like, yeah, I'm right on your ass. Like, it ain't getting, like I told you in the beginning, it ain't no getting me off. So sometimes you might have to pull from your inner Gemini. You might have to pull from your inner Scorpio. Because one thing about Gemini and one thing about Scorpio, them motherfuckers ain't never wrong. Like, especially if they are good-spirited people. Good-spirited people in Gemini, good-spirited people in Scorpio, they're almost ever wrong. Just like Taurus, just like Libra, just like Pisces. They almost ever wrong. Whenever I do get big money, I'm donating big time. It says, you for answering my questions. You deserve it for helping me out. Thank you. Oh, thanks, Mama. I appreciate that. I knew you would figure it out. Girl, I sat and thought on it for a minute. And it was like, you know what? It is what it is. Nigga, ultimately, the motherfucker that's winning and all this shit is me. So, it's like, I can't take an L if I do the shit. And I can't take an L if I don't do the shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, no matter what, I got a W regardless. You know what I'm saying? Like, we locked in regardless. So, it's like, can't hurt me none. It's only them cutting their own goddamn nose off their face. But I'll tell y'all something else that I learned. I learned motherfuckers to do anything for money. Like, motherfuckers to do anything. Like, I'm learning this shit myself at my big old age. Like, mind you, I hate money. But motherfuckers to do anything for money. Like, a motherfucker that ain't got no shit. Even motherfuckers that do. Like, I know a motherfucker that done sold companies and shit that's worth damn near $800 million. And acting crazy about, like, $5-10 million, like $20 million, $50 million, $60 million. It's like, damn, niggas, you broke? It's like, what's up with you? Is you cool? Like, are you okay? Are you straight? Depends on that person too. Everybody, girl. Everybody. I'm telling you right now. Any motherfucker will cross you for money. Anybody. Like, if you on some money shit, I see why. I never understood that shit because I never understood the life of a celebrity. But, like, I see now why celebrities really act like weirdos. They have to. They deal with so much weirdo shit all the way until they get to their journey that everything behind that is just like, I don't even want to deal with that shit because it's some weirdo shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's some real weirdo shit. Like, I'm talking about money make motherfuckers do the dumbest shit. Like, money made motherfuckers go to inauguration. It's like, nigga, why the fuck you ain't go because you wanted to be there? This nigga had to pay you to come there. Like, that don't bother your mindset, nigga. Like, that right there just would sit with me all fucked up and wrong. Because it'd be like, why the fuck did you have to be paid to do this? It's like, you already did it, nigga. You can't say that the money is going to make the integrity change. I don't know. Y'all hear my bird? Y'all hear him? Oh, it's two of them. Oh, they talking to each other. It's a girl and a boy. He trying to speak game with something because she sound like she getting closer. I don't know what the hell it is with me and birds, y'all. But they left for so long and I was missing their energy and now they back, so I feel great. It says, yep, we have red birds in the yard. As you're talking, I'm trying to tell you, like, I love the energy from red bird. I don't fuck with red very much, but they okay with me. It's very true. It's a shame, but we have to stay up on our game at all times. Hey, I got family. You hear me, Aubrey? Okay, if I start having mental meltdowns, all y'all motherfuckers come together and cuss me the fuck out. Y'all be in that motherfucker like, what type of shit does that make? What type of fucking sense does that make? Are you hearing yourself? Y'all quick as hell to ask me that shit. Like, is you okay? Is you cool, fool? It's like, I mean, I guess I'm okay. Like, hey, Mana, I was about to ask you too. You got a YouTube channel? Don't you like game or something like that? I met these girls they doing some shit, and I thought about you, and I was like, I wonder if she get paid for that shit, cause they asses making bank. But you got the Three of Wands. It says adventure, opportunity, and success. So I'm definitely here for you. Thanks, Think. I appreciate it. It says this lady on this phone call just talking my ears off. My ears just jumped off and walked outside. Tell them to get back here. You need to listen. Oh my God. So the birds was waiting for the weather. I was trying to tell you, they was somewhere just ducked off. Like, is it okay we come out now? I love birds, period. This is why I'm getting a hummingbird tattoo soon. That's raw. I got a call in a minute. I got blue and white birds that watch me all day. And they give me op vibes. You talk about some, who do you work for? Show yourself. If you're a part of an agency or you represent anything or you are a police officer, according to you need to identify yourself. So are you an officer? Yes or no? Face that. They ask and they're like, I'm just gonna fly away. That is hilarious. Told ya. Self-doubt. Self-doubt. So you got all of this right here, but self-doubt in the way. Because of confusion, miscommunication, poor judgment, and destruction. Dishonesty, unaccountability, unfairness, and legal flaws. That's crazy. Listen, oh, GZ, you heard my call out. Where have you been? Girl, I'm working on a damn project, and it's probably one of the biggest projects in my career, but it's so fucking stressful. I ain't built for this shit. I'm telling y'all, like, I come from the other end of the tracks, and I'm just learning every day. I just learn. And it's not easy. So, this is a girl, yes. I'm like, are y'all the feds? Because I don't do anything anymore. I'm trying to tell you. But she need coffee and a shot of Casa. I bullshit you not. I may get some wine today. I feel like wine will help me reset a lot of this shit. Look at this nigga. Buddy on somebody's ass. I'm telling y'all, it's Saturn. I keep saying that. Like, I have a close connection with Saturn because of the Scorpio on my chart. Like, Saturn don't really bother me. That's like me dating Scorpios. Like, I never had an issue with Scorpios. Or me dating Capricorns. Like I never had an issue with Capricorn, but I think that's because I have Gemini and Scorpio on my chart. Do that make sense? I feel like whoever this person is, like you need to go to the energy of. Like one thing about the devil, he don't like when you call his bitch ass out. So I feel like that's what you need to do. It says, so proud of your girl because I know you just want to bite a bitch. I'm trying to tell you, you built for it. You got this. Thank y'all. It says Redbirds was on the front porch this morning. They mean good luck. I've been looking that up for the last couple of days. They mean good luck. They mean blessings is on the way. And also, that's marked territory. If you are able to make eye contact or put your eyesight on the back or the eyes of a bird, a red bird specifically, that is an immediate message either from ancestors or Jupiter, because I believe Jupiter is the red bird, that you have money or prosperity coming in. Like every time I hear red birds, I always make money. I says, you got this thing. Oh, thanks, thing. You know, I feel like it's always been in my control, but I think my personality is just so eclectic that I can't deal with certain situations. It's like I hate what people do the most because of money. And if you see how these bitches was acting, these hoes been acting crazy as hell. We gonna have story time later. I'm gonna have story time on everything Empress, but yeah, them hoes, all of their asses is weirdos. I love the birds. I have two bird houses and I'm getting ready to add a fountain for them. I see cardinals every day too. See what I'm saying? Yes, and they could be ancestors. Oh, yes, they're beautiful. I've been putting out bird seeds. Girl, I need to put out bird seeds. Who on here, Jazz? Somebody kept asking me when the fuck that I was gonna put them bird seeds out. Somebody asked. No, it's exciting for you and building you. I don't know if I'm built for this shit, Chef. I ain't even gonna lie. Girl, see, I think the biggest issue is that our family come from money. It might be street money, but we come from money. And the way these motherfuckers acting with money, and I already fucking hate money, oh, baby, it's really pissing me off, swear. And it's like, the more it's pissing me off, the more we just keep getting more money, though. It's the dumbest shit I've ever seen in my life. Like, it's the craziest shit. I just seen a big-ass falcon at the airport overlook. We took the kids to. That's raw. Congratulations, Queen. I got me a bottle of won't today. Oh, wine today. I was about to say, damn, a bottle of won't shit. I need some because I won't be playing with these hoes. I won't be talking to these. I won't be dealing with this. But wine is cool too. I need wine too. Y'all got the two of cups, so whatever it is, I feel like it's going. Having the two of cups with the three of wands, that's actually good energy. That's actually really great energy. It's a partnership or a union. Okay. The three of wands, it could be business, so a successful business partnership. All right, you got the nine of pentacles, so it's a lack of funds, failure, deceit, bad investment. So be careful where you put your money or what you putting your money into. All right, because it says nosiness, and it also says mental clarity, authority, and logical. So be logical. I guess where you putting your funds, shit. Because it says cancel party, so I feel like something is doing a 180 or something is changing the way it looks. I'm going out tonight. Fuck it. I've been in the house going insane. Move. It says cynical, low energy, told you, pessimistic, and boring. And it says three of pentacles, teamwork, creativity, learning, apprenticeship. So I feel like for whatever it may be, I feel like you are the person that's going to control the outcome of this, or how something is going to work, or how something is going to look. So you're basically in the driver's seat. But I'm telling y'all, if this is Monday's energy, don't let somebody talk more than you when it comes to situations and scenarios. Because I feel like that's what somebody gonna do. Maybe you got like you can have a meeting or some shit. I'm getting, this is males. You're a dude or you're a masculine. I feel like this man is gonna try to like talk over your ass. Like, so somebody gonna try to convince you to do something or say something. It's kind of crazy because it's telling me to say two things at once. So at one point, somebody saying don't say shit because if you say something, you give them something to go off of. But then on the other end, somebody's saying like you need to speak up. So maybe that could be that could be the two. Obviously make your discernment, but be patient and tentative is what they said. And then you got the sun. So I gotta jump on this call real quick and then I'm coming right back. All right. I will be doing a Cash App live tonight. I will only be taking a few people. I will be taking all of the people that fell asleep on me for the Cash App live. Normally it's use it or lose it, but y'all know I'm not like that. So hopefully I see y'all tonight. Tonight, if y'all not on there, is use it or lose it. And yeah, but if you are on there tonight, then you're good. Not too much. Make sure y'all like this for me. Like it. If y'all want to donate to the channel, y'all can donate at October Peach 95. I'm going to jump on here and jump right back, okay? For story time. Thanks, y'all.